Da 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 da. Da 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 da. GDPR. Yoo-hoo! Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's AY. Got me Greggs. Stay out of Greggs. Right, so I'm just on my way down to Miller's Performance Complex. Now, for anyone who don't know what it is, it's Huddersfield Town's training ground. So I've just been to Huddersfield Town and done a vlog. Got some amazing drone footage. Link will be in the description for that video if you want to go check it out. Not too sure if this is going to be an audit or a vlog. Apparently, caretaker or security guy down there's a bit dodgy, a bit like Jackal and Hyde. So it could be an audit. But anyway, I've got a question to ask you guys, and this is very serious. Do traffic lights piss you off? Because, swear to God, right, I've just gone over a crossing, press the button, car, then it goes red when there's no. Get to the other side, press the button. Swear to God, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars, boom, all go past, and it goes red, so you can cross. What's the point? What is the point? Sort the traffic signals out, man. Jeez. Right guys, just down the Leeds Road, found it. Miller's Oils. Welcome to Miller's Oils High Performance Complex, training ground of Huddersfield Town. Now, there's no gates here. There's implied right of access. Maybe I'll finish my fag before I go in. But look at that artwork on there. That is absolutely amazing. So hopefully these guys aren't going to let the Huddersfield Town down. That's the town itself and the football club. Hopefully they won't let them down. Hopefully they're going to be nice. We'll find out. Right, cigarettes finished. It's actually quite a secure complex. The grass is lovely. I like the grass. They even keep up to grass on here, don't they? 1908, Huddersfield Town. So the whole thing's sort of sealed off. You can't get inside. There's no public access. Smoking, no smoking, use of electronic cigarettes, blah blah blah. You what?
You alright?
Yeah, I've just come down here to make a video, training ground.
Alright.
I've just been up to the football club. So, flew my drone and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you reckon I'd be allowed in?
No.
That were a straight no, wasn't it?
What's the problem?
Yeah, I know that, but, you know, I just thought,
Yes, no.
you know, can you make an exception?
I can't.
Because I'm sort of like promoting the football club.
No, it's no.
No?
Sorry, it's no.
Alright, fair enough. That's fine. Haven't you got any work to do?
Yeah, I do. This is my work.
Eh?
This is my work.
What, standing looking out of the gate?
Yeah, it's just,
Eh?
my job is to ensure the gate's secure and...
It is secure.
I know it is.
What, a keypad?
Yeah.
Obviously you need to press a button to get in, but you're not going to let me in. I don't know the key code. So, is that a fingerprint scanner? Is that a biometrics machine?
No, I'll tell you.
Yeah. I already know it is anyway. I like your lawn out here. It's nice
Thank
and
you.
kept up well, isn't it?
Yes.
So what's your position here then?
Oh, security.
Security?
Yeah.
Alright. In-house?
Yeah.
No SIA badge needed, Vinny. Well, if you're in-house, you don't really need that, do you?
I know, but got one anyway.
Oh, why not? Why not? So, it's pretty boring here, isn't it? There's not to do, so...
Oh, it's the end of the day.
No, meant for me.
Yeah.
So, if you're not going to let me in, can I at least fly my drone?
No.
You like saying no a lot, don't you?
I know I do. It's private land.
Private land?
Yeah.
Right, clues in my name there, son. Land. Drones fly in the sky.
Right.
Air.
Yeah, but you're still be flying on land. Well, you're stood on the land.
Oh. Do you own that public footpath out on Main Road?
Yeah.
So what if I fly it from there?
Can't stop you there.
Oh, well, fair enough then. No problem. You're not going to go back to work?
Oh, I am at work.
Where'd you get your glasses from?
Where would you normally glasses from?
You got Specsavers?
No.
Max Vision?
No.
Vision Express?
No.
Asda?
No.
No? Fair enough. I like them anyway.
No, thank you.
So, obviously, sliding gate, automatic gate can cause serious injury or death. Don't mess about with that. So we can just about see a little bit of the training field from there. I ain't got a tripod with me, but we'll get an absolutely fantastic aerial footage. What's he doing? What's he doing? Having a wee? Bloody hell, people like standing about doing no here, don't they? What do you get paid for, mate? What an idiot. So yeah, unfortunately, let the side down. What's that ticket there? Electricity at work regulations, 1989. Right. Can't really see up down here either, lad. Oh, there we go with that blurry crap again. Da 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 da. GDPR. Yoo-hoo! Hey?
What are you doing?
Standing out here.
That's alright, just asking us all.
What are you doing? You a coach?
No, I'm driving back with it.
I don't know, mate. Coaches drive vans. Why are people so sarcastic here?
You're on private land.
I only asked if you were a coach.
Right, and he didn't want to talk to you.
Yeah, but we're so nice up at the stadium.
Yeah.
We're not nice down here.
Fortunately, we've got jobs to do.
Well, go do your job then.
I am doing my job.
I'm not coming in. It's private land, as you keep saying, so...
The private land starts from the top of the wall.
Well, why haven't you got a gate then?
The gate's here.
Exactly. We'll put your gate up there, move it.
I'm actually asking you to leave.
Are you familiar with the term implied right of access?
No, I'm not.
Section 33 of Criminal Justice Act 1972.
Right.
Alright. I'll educate you then if you do. If you're not familiar with it, I'll educate you. Right. Let's find me a little bit of paper. I did have it. And now I need it, I've lost it. Oh. Right, I've lost it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get it up on my phone, alright, and show it from there, because it's part of government legislation, you see.
Okay.
Right, there we go. Right, so you can see that, can't you? Right, you see that at the top, yeah? That says legislation.gov.uk. Right, so you know I'm on a government website, yeah? So basically, right, I mean, I know this, I'm just showing you. I like to show, I've started showing people because it kind of relaxes them a little bit more and educates them. Not that I'm patronising you, but basically, right, so section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972, it's the definition of a public place, right, in section 9.1, the M1 Public Order Act 1936 there, shall be substituted. So a public place includes any highway and any other premises or place which at the material time the public have access to or are permitted to have access to, whether on payment or otherwise.
Right.
Now, obviously I'm not permitted to have access to, but I do have access to it.
Right.
Either way. So I'm not, so what I'm saying is me standing here, I'm not actually doing anything wrong, I'm not breaking the law, I'm not committing any offences. Obviously, I appreciate you're saying that's your boundary, but as far as I'm concerned, your gate's your boundary, because this is sort of like, right, stop, no public access, which means this bit here has public access, an implied right of access. And this is what I'm saying.
I understand.
Yeah, so do you understand it a little bit better?
I do, yes.
So I'm not trying to be sort of like antagonising, but I've just done an absolutely fantastic vlog.
Yeah, I understand.
Up at the stadium, right? I took my drone over, all that kind of stuff. They said, well, that's fine. Obviously, we don't control the airspace. We don't. We can't say no. You can't do it.
I haven't said you can't do it.
We did, because I asked you, and you said no.
You can't fly it from this side of the wall. That's all that I said. So I can't stop you if you're on the other side of that wall. As long as you're on this side of the wall, I can't let you do it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So,
but you know, I've tried to be nice to you, and you just like kicking me in teeth, mate.
Yeah, well, sorry, it's my job. I've got to.
Yeah.
I can't just stand here and be like, oh yeah, I'll let this guy.
No, that's fine. But what I'm saying, right, is obviously you probably now think I'm stopping you doing your work. But when you were at the other side of that fence, I couldn't get in.
Yeah.
So I'm not stopping you doing your work.
Yeah, I understand.
And if your gate had opened, I want to come in.
Yeah.
I've got zero intention of trying to break in or come in.
It's the fact you're wearing a Leeds shirt as well that I'm a bit. after the game on
Do you
Saturday.
not like Leeds?
Well, it's not that. It's just for the game being on Saturday and.
What happened? Tell me, because I missed it.
I ended one apiece.
Were there riots? Were there people kicking off or all like that?
No, the one.
You just pissed off it with a draw?
No. I'm just.
You just don't like Leeds?
Well, it's not that. As I don't want anything to happen on my watch.
All right, I see what you mean. So you might think
I'm covering my own back.
You might think I'm an angry Leeds fan.
No, I'm just covering my own back.
Because potentially I could be, couldn't I?
Well, potentially you could be.
I could be coming down here to cause trouble.
Yeah, potentially you could come in and throw something over.
Yeah.
Fence and.
But I document everything I do.
Yeah.
Hence why I'm filming.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do all to incriminate myself.
Yeah.
I'm not here to cause any issues and jump to let you into a little secret.
So if you want to do it in future, just come down and ask someone at the gate before you start, filming. If you want to fly stuff, just come and ask. Like someone can come out and talk to you as well, and we can.
Yeah, I mean, I went up there.
If you want to get in, just phone up the club and try and see if we can arrange for a.
To be honest, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Getting in, it's not a big deal. Like I said, I've got Judge in my bag.
Yeah.
Judge drawn. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll do that. But you seem to have chilled out a little bit more now. So who was that guy in that van?
That's the kit man.
The kit man?
Yeah.
Right. Because I don't know, coaches can drive buses, can't they? Minibuses. So no players training today then?
They're done.
Oh, so they have been?
Yeah, they're done for
They've gone home?
Yeah.
No problem. So, what, training-wise, is it sort of an everyday thing, couple of days a week?
Whenever they decide so.
Obviously, I'm not arsed, I'm not going to come down and deliberately try and catch them training to film it. I'm not really bothered about that. As long as I can get the grounds and stuff, that's fine.
Yeah, so they don't tell us when they're training, when they just do.
They just turn up.
They like to keep it hush-hush and...
Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously,
Don't want to repeat a... be Elsa at Derby.
So has all bad ever happened to you then? Is that why you're a little bit...
Not that I'm aware of, it's just I don't cover my own back, and
Yeah, well...
People get a bit itchy when they see people running around and stuff as well. And
Yeah, well, you've done the right thing by covering your own back. But never be scared of anyone who's filming, mate.
No. People come down and take... When I first saw you, I was taking pictures of mural and stuff.
Yeah. Chances are, if
And
someone...
then you start walking around with your camera, and then when you start filming gate and stuff, I were a bit like...
Yeah, if someone...
Because obviously this is for security reasons.
Yeah.
And
Do you know what... Have you not sort of heard of people doing this or seen people? Have you ever had anyone down here filming before?
Most people that come down are booked up in advance, and...
Right, so not really anyone just off the bat?
No, they just come down and take pictures at mural, come down with the kids and stuff.
Yeah, it's some nice artwork. Yeah, I mean, you might get some more people coming down.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you will, I'm not saying you won't. But people like, you know, like content creators and stuff. Yeah. You know, like YouTube, Facebook,
Yeah, I say
TikTok.
most of them stay at top of the wall anyway, because they're just like, don't know why.
Yeah, well, there's people like me, specifically, who like to exercise me right to filming what's classed as a public place. And I appreciate you
I understand
saying...
you've got access to all this, and...
Technically, it's classed as a public place because there's access.
Yeah.
So, if your CEO come down here and said, I don't want anyone walking in this bit, then your CEO's going to have to put some fences and a gate up. Because I'm not being funny, right? If I say, we'll use this as an example. Say that's my house.
Yeah.
This is the road going up and down the road. Right? There's a patch of grass there. I own that patch of grass. I bought that patch of grass from the council for £5 grand. That patch of grass is mine. That's my legacy. I don't want anyone going on that patch of grass. But there's people walking on it every day and it's pissing me off.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Put a gate on it.
Put some fences up.
Yeah.
So I'm not, you see what, I'm not here to patronise you.
Yeah.
I'm here to clue people up, to educate people, to make them understand what it is all about, what we're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And she'll probably tell you when she goes in, I put my phone up to the window. Again, if you want privacy, you have to create it, i.e. shut your curtains, shut your blinds. You know, if you don't want to be filmed in public, wear a mask, put a face mask on, because there's no expectations of privacy in a public place.
Oh, of course not.
So, but that's my rant, mate. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll go back to main road. Drones, you probably won't even see it.
Yeah.
It's going to be about 30-40 metres up in the sky. Going to get some aerial footage, take some photos, and then bring it back, and then I'll probably be going.
Right.
So it's red alert, back down to yellow now. Yeah, back down to yellow. All right. What's your name?
I don't want to say that, unfortunately.
Right. Okay.
I'd rather not. I'd rather keep it private.
Respect anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Take it easy. Right. That's fine. I did get told that he might be a little bit twitchy. So yeah, I guess that's the guy we were talking about. Ended on a good note. So I'll take my drone up. This will be going on here, Auditing Yorkshire. I'll take my drone up, get some drone footage, bring it back down, see if we can get somewhere else in before we wrap up for today, guys. So we'll see which sky. While I'm just finishing my cig off, I'm just going to quickly show you. So Huddersfield Town Football Club is obviously, it's not restricted, and then if we go across to where I am, the blue dot, we've got Miller's Oils Performance Complex. Again, training ground, no restrictions. Right guys, we're up in the sky, so obviously gonna have to maintain well, I always do anyway, but good visual line of sight, because I think I'm being watched. So yeah, that's the artwork people are on about coming and filming and taking the kids to see. So let's go over. Let's go over the gates. Oh shit, I'm on private property. I mean, obviously it's big enough to train in to football training stuff. But I tell you, best place, best vlog I've ever done, guys. Man City Football Club, absolutely amazing. Just for the sheer size of the stadium and the training grounds, all that kind of stuff. We've got more automatic gates up there, look. Hang on a minute, this place is a little bit bigger than I thought, so I've just missed them today, unfortunately. We have been down training, but that's one of them. That's one at pitches. And then if we just spin it to, oh, there's some more stuff at back. I don't think that belongs to them though. Oh, yep, there's some people here. Is that Huddersfield town, or is that... I'm not sure, guys. Does anyone know? It's quite a little busy place, so it seems. So this is the main training field, I imagine. And the oils. And then we've got that place there. I'm not sure if it's part of the same one, but then there's another one over there. I'm just glad it's a nice day because I've got a fantastic visual line of sight. Square. Take the drone back to the other side. Right, so I don't know who these people are, guys. I don't know if it's football players or if it's just people training. Just meant, I don't know, people maybe who were part of a club, VIP club, something like that. Getting them muscles stretched up. To be fair, even if Huddersfield Town players were there, they're not going to tell me, have they? So, yeah, I think I'm going to bring it back down, guys. So I'll see you back down at ground. Can I help you?
John, yeah, I work here.
Yeah.
So just part of like, nothing like sinister, just part of like anti-terrorism and all that sort of stuff. We've got to question.
Right, I appreciate that. So,
while you're videoing and filming, that's all.
Your name's John.
John, yeah.
You work here. Position?
I don't need to give you that, but yeah. And I'm not being aggressive. I'm just asking you. That's all.
Right. Can you?
Filming.
No, it's fine. Obviously. I mean, could you prove you work here? Like, do you have any idea? Or?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's in my car though. But I just.
Is that you, or we're just all driving?
Yeah.
Right, it's all right. I'll take your word for it then, because obviously you were talking to the security guard, weren't you?
Yeah.
You come back. Has he not told you what I'm doing?
Say again?
Has he not told you what I'm doing?
I mean, I've got it from security, but I just wondered what you were doing. That's all.
Yeah, so basically I went up to grounds earlier.
To the stadium, yeah.
You don't have to keep looking at Leeds badge, mate. I'm not a Leeds fan.
No, I'm not bothered.
I'm just wearing coat.
Yeah.
I think you were a bit on edge because you thought I were a disgruntled Leeds fan or something like that, and I've come down to cause a bit of trouble. So, no, mate. I've just
return to home.
what it is I've just been to grounds.
Yeah.
I've just done a vlog up there.
Right, okay.
So I've walked around filming. I've been into reception.
Yeah.
Had a look at reception. Turned my camera off. Must have spent about half an hour talking to him. Went into.
You've got a licence for your drone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went into merchandise shop. Just like these guys said, no, you can't fly your drone. You're not allowed. But
You are allowed.
obviously,
You've got a licence for it, haven't you?
obviously, you come from a public
Yeah.
highway.
Yeah.
So what it is obviously I left and then I said, well, where's your training ground? So they told me what training ground was. But they did say, you know, security might be might get a bit funny with you. I said, well, obviously I've just done a vlog up here. It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm not out to cause trouble.
No, you're not.
I'm just out to do a vlog. I said, so I'll go down and see what he says. But yeah, that's it. That's it basically.
Right. So where do you just put it online? What do you do with it?
I just personal use.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I go. This is not the only stadium I've done.
No.
So I've been over.
Because I tell you what, you know, like if you come like match day, like operationally and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You've got to have like you can't fly it over at stadium. You're not allowed.
Let me just land it. Right, so
Yeah, so operationally, like if you were to do that on a match day, like up there,
yeah,
you know what I mean, honestly, they'd escort you off. Police would escort you off.
Police can't do no, mate.
You won't be allowed your drone. Can you fly it over at stadium? Because they normally have sensors and all sorts of stuff.
Basically, it's so obviously drones are becoming a lot more popular in this day and age.
Yeah.
There's more and more people flying them, using them. So what you need to do is you need to get an operator ID, which costs £11 for a year. You have to do like a mini multiple choice question test. It's something daft like 15-20 questions. You do that, you get your operator ID. I've also got a flyer ID, which means I can fly somebody else's drone if it's got their operator ID on it.
Because the lads have a drone, like for training. The lads have it.
Are they Huddersfield Town in there now? The lads on pitch?
No, I don't think so. Are they training?
Yeah.
Have you seen training?
Yeah.
On your drone? Right, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, they will be.
Oh, so it is Huddersfield Town?
Yeah.
He told me no one were in.
Well, if you've seen them training, then it's course it's fucking Huddersfield Town, isn't it?
Yeah. So the general rule is with a sub 250 gram drone, which this is, you can fly as close to people and buildings as you like. So I could basically fly this right up to your window.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing anything illegal.
I don't think you're doing anything
because
illegal
it's sub 250.
or anything detriment. Do you know what I mean?
Now,
the only thing I would say is, as part of, I mean, you can understand these buildings. You know?
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, to be fair, look at it. It looks like with a security zone, doesn't it?
I mean, the only thing you
know what I
can't
mean?
do is fly over crowds of 1,000 people or more.
Yeah. Well, that's a big stadium.
So you are correct. If it's match day, I wouldn't be able to fly over the stadium, but I can fly outside it and watch the game.
Yeah.
You remember?
Well, potentially, yeah.
So I mean, I could. A mate of mine did it over a week at Ellen Road, so Leeds were playing. And what? 300 coppers there.
Yeah.
He's outside. There's no flight restrictions. He took his drone up. He didn't fly over it, and he was watching game.
Yeah.
And there's no anyone can do about it.
There's a lot of stuff like that we get trained as members of staff. You know, as part of like anti-terrorism unit. You know, to say like if people are coming around and they're like, and security will be aware of that. Do you know what I mean? If like people are coming around and they're filming, they're droning, all that sort of stuff. You know, it's like we've got a reporting, we've got a duty of care to not just to like sort of like you, but the community and everything. You
Keep
know?
man's back.
Yeah. We've got a duty
Kit man.
to report it.
You're not a coach, are you? You're a kit man. He's the coach.
So, alright, buddy. No worries. At least we know what you're doing. Hey?
Anyway, so before you go, so
Yes.
obviously you've done the right thing by coming out.
Yeah.
You know, hostile reconnaissance and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because I'm white and I've got a Yorkshire accent, it don't mean I'm not. Don't mean I'm not a terrorist,
No,
does
no,
it?
no,
Don't
no.
mean I'm not.
No.
You don't know who people are, mate.
No, you
There's some dangerous people out there, so you've done the right thing. I commend you for that.
Yeah.
Just before you go, you say you have to report these kind of things. So would you?
It'll just go internally. It'll go internally. It'll get written down in a book.
So like a daily occurrence book or a diary, something like that. So you'd have to note that. Obviously, I've been down, what I look like.
Yeah.
Leeds United jacket
He'll
on.
do it, not me.
He's flown a drone over.
Yeah.
And then there's no issues. But I get why you've got to do all that. You know,
Yeah,
I'd do
and
the same,
it's
to be
fine.
fair.
You know, I reckon if you'd have gone to the security guard and just said, look, I'm just going to fly my drone over,
did.
I'm not going to say no, you can't.
Just straight flat out. No, he were a bit arse with me, mate.
Right,
he were a
okay.
bit of a diva, to be
Right,
honest with
okay.
you. And then he won't go away. We just stood there, and I'm like,
If you'd have turned around
you've
and
not got any
said,
work to do.
I prefer you didn't because of the training, do you know what I mean? Because then you can see, because as part of like EFL regulations, part of English Football League regulations,
Yeah.
let's say you did work for Leeds United, right? It's irrelevant now.
Well,
anyway, we
I could be,
fucking played them
I
over
could be
there.
a scout.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
So if he'd have said, I'd rather you didn't right now because we're training,
Yeah.
you know, and we've got training footage, you know, then you could understand that from our point of view.
To be
because
fair,
in theory, we can report that back to EFL.
to be
say-
fair, if he'd have said we were training,
Yeah.
like scouts honour, I probably wouldn't have even filmed them.
Yeah.
But he turned around and he went, no, they've been and gone. They've gone for the day. I said, oh, how often do they come down? And he went, well, we don't tell people and they don't let people know because then people will come and do stuff like this. So if he'd have turned around and said, oh, we're actually training now, you know, I'd show a bit of compassion, don't take drone up.
Training,
I probably wouldn't have done.
Yeah.
So he's going to stab himself in the foot because he lied to me. Now, if Huddersfield Town are training, if that is them guys in there now training or part of that squad, I've now got that footage and it's down to your security guard. If you'd have been open and honest with me,
But it's
I wouldn't have done it.
But thanks for your honesty anyway, I appreciate it.
But you don't need to go to EFL, mate, because I'm not going to do it with footage.
No, but it could get this. So what happened?
Like,
not
I'm
this
not-
season.
I'm not a spy out like that.
Not this season. Last season. Was it this season? Last season? Maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember. So Leeds United were doing it. So basically, Leeds were going round like all the other clubs and taking fucking footage of training.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's what they were doing. So they were taking footage at training.
That's crafty,
And then it got
that.
reported back to EFL. Right.
Did they get in trouble for it?
Oh yeah, Leeds got a massive fine for that.
But why were they doing it?
Well, it's training. It's training. So you know, like
To see what techniques they're doing and what
well,
they're doing.
you know, I suppose it's down. You know, like when they're doing like say corners and got set pieces and all.
Ah,
that stuff.
shit, yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you to be like, oh yeah, this is how they're practicing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's insider knowledge then.
So
you
they know what to expect when they're out on field
Football,
playing.
honestly, it's so fickle and there's really fucking fine margins in
Right.
it. So if they say, right, this is how Huddersfield are practicing their set pieces. You know, they're crossing it into this guy and he's knocking it in from here. Or they're crossing it in this and this is how they do it short. Do you know what I mean? This is how they do it. So then tactically, Leeds can then be aware of that and go,
Right.
they do it with him or they go that way.
Right,
Do you know
I
what
get
mean?
it,
It's
I get
very,
it.
very small margins.
The only thing I filmed is them like fucking dancing around cones,
Yeah.
which is every footballer does that. So I've not filmed out special like taking kicks and shit like that.
Yeah.
I've not filmed any of that.
Well, if you have got any of that, I'd appreciate it if you just don't post it on.
No, I haven't. I promise.
Alright.
I mean, I could be an arsehole and take drone back up now, but I'm not going to do that, mate.
Listen,
I've just tried to make a
Alright.
quiet video.
Yeah, no worries.
But
Show name, sorry. John.
my name's Kev.
Alright.
But listen, just tell the security guard in future.
Yeah.
You know, just be honest with people, and then you know what you need to do is you need to do like a psych evaluation on the spot. Yeah, right. Who is this guy and what am I dealing with?
Yeah.
Talk to him normally. That within the first 90 seconds of talking to someone, you get to know what they're like.
We'd literally say, all I would have said, and I'll go back in and speak to him again now. All I would have said is, look, maybe the training, if they are training,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'd appreciate it if you didn't right now because of the training. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Listen,
Diffused,
we've
innit?
been talking longer than 90 seconds. You seem like a decent guy,
All right, buddy.
and I don't work for Leeds.
Alright, Kev. See you later.
Cheers, pal. Alright. Right, guys, so I've just walked around to the back of McDonald's and I can see, I can actually see him on foot. Oh, we're not going to like this, have we? Well, he's chatting shit about Leeds United taking drones up in the sky, and all they have to do is come at the back of Man United and fucking watch it like this. Basically, Huddersfield Town, if you want privacy, build a fucking indoor training stadium, training facility or whatever. But yeah, I managed to sort my focus out, so I'm zooming in nice and steady away. No idea who any of his footballers are. I don't know if they're substitutes or if they're part of the main squad, reserves. I've no idea. Let us know in comments what you think. Let us know who these guys are. He's going to go in for the penalty. Is he going to score? About, aren't we? Anyway, yeah, there we go. That's how far out I am. Woo! What's that? Right, guys. So that's that done with. Let's move on. I think there's one more. There's one more place around here what I just want to have a look at. He's going to go back now and educate his security guard. Obviously he's come out, been absolutely fine. My name's Kev, that's fine, I'm not doing anything wrong. You know, if that guy were open and honest and he just said, look, you know, I appreciate you don't take drone up for training, fine. Do you know what, I probably wouldn't have even took it up, or if I did, you know, I wouldn't have, if they said, look, well, you know, yeah, we get people coming and spying, and just like he said, tactics, free kicks, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's going to be in that location. I just said, don't worry, I won't film any of that stuff. I'll just get him, you know, dancing around some cones. But, you know, people just need to, you know, just don't lie. Just be open and transparent like I am. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's been a good one, better than expected. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button, comment. I'll only ask you to do it once, in the words of West Audit Report. Subscribe, guys, and I will see you all in the next